Okay. So, Christina, you are a marketer you do destination marketing.
That's right.
And Nick, you are a consultant in branding matters, right? So, what makes you take this course?
Shall I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. For me, I'm very keen in digital, and I think it's such a new and dynamic topic, and it's something that every marketer should know and understand. And because in my course of work, I also deal with advertising agencies that come to present us with these digital plans. And I think this course has really given me the confidence to understand, what the agency is presenting to us, and to help me make more informed decisions about the kind of plans that they are coming to present to us. Yeah. Okay. So I think the course has really given me the foundation, the background, and also the practical bit of it has also given me deeper insights about how to plan a campaign, a digital campaign at that.
Okay, thank you. Nick?
Well, for me, I've actually been advising clients also on digital matters as well. I think doing a course like this, and I would recommend any agency, individual, whether it's going to be from an MNC or all the way down to a small agency, as a boutique agency, to actually take this course, because you really need to hone in your skills. And I think this course over the last 2 months actually gets you to think about concepts and things about, get you to really understand a bit more about all the different areas of digital marketing. Now, it's not the end all and be all, but it's a good start to get things moving, and I think it allows you to then go in deeper into other areas as well. And I think I would seriously recommend any agency person to really come down the not to be so worried about people judging you. Just come on down, go for the course, and he or she should be a lot more enlightened.
Thank you. Yes, because we see that quite a number of you are actually pretty senior in your organization, but then you are still here. So it's good to hear positive feedback and comments like these. Stephen, David, right? Okay. Stephen, David, how did you find working in a group together on this digital marketing course? What was the experience like?
It was a bit of a challenge, to be honest. Yes. It's not easy to do group projects, especially this long after school, because it's been a long time since we've had to do this kind of work. But I think most people here are eager to learn, so that's the one thing that was in common. And after you figure out what you have in common, it's pretty easy just to execute.
Okay.
I think the most exciting part about our business, about this course itself, is actually the learning outcomes and things like that. And this project sort of gel everyone together to face the hands-on experience of creating something that's creative and yet workable in the digital marketplace. So it's very practical, and highly recommend.
That's good.
It's very enlightening. It's an eye-opener for me, because I've been doing regional sales for the past 10 years, and now I understand all the concepts of marketing, and more specifically digital marketing. So it's gonna be a very useful tool for me to do more effective selling.
I see. Okay, and you were saying to do more effective selling, as in what way?
There are various ways to do it. Well, I think we need more than this interview to explain that. But I think what's important is to understand, the different benefits of online marketing, and to be able to target to the right audience.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Would you recommend this course to any of your friends or colleagues?
Definitely, I think so. It is. I mean, digital is the in thing now. There's so many changes. The pace is so fast.
The course was very interesting because digital per se is changing so much. It's always good to be regularly in touch. You get to hear from the practitioners and experts. So personally, I really found that it was a very good course. Even though you felt that it was very intense. So probably there were areas which we needed to know more. But overall, it was money well worth spent and time well worth.
Okay, that's good. So did the presentation give you that platform to put what you've learned into practice?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, it did. Yeah. Like how has it helped you? Is there any way you can just share how it has helped you, make you more confident in putting into practice what you've learned?
See, we learned a lot of things about the tools, the things which are used to actually structure presentation. So the project actually helped us do it in practical work. Otherwise, it just remain concepts.
Okay.
So we just found a way of how to use a keyword planner, how do you go about doing efficiency index on the keywords and so on.
Yeah, from the research to planning to implement and then to execute everything.
Okay, so it's like on the job kind of thing, right? Okay, that's good. Would you recommend your friends and colleagues to take this course?
Yes, because this course also made us realize that how important digital marketing is. So I think I will be, it's changing. So we will encourage our fellow colleagues to come and join this course.
So what is one takeaway that you bring with you from this course?
I think for me, the whole digital landscape is so dynamic, and it helps me to really understand the consumers that we're targeting, the kind of digital media that they're consuming, and what sort of messaging actually works for them. Because if you look at the traditional media, it's just so different, and I think it's helped me to customize the message to the audience that I want to talk to.
Okay.
And for me, it's basically frameworks. Understanding a bit more about how all the different digital marketing concepts as well as assets out there that can actually be utilized and used for different communication for different communication needs. I think that's something which again from an agency point of view is very helpful.
Okay, one final question. Two of you are members of your group called SALT that work together, and then you did a group presentation today, the last day of the course. How did you find that experience and this presentation that you had to put up? What was the whole experience like, and how has it helped you in any way?
I think it brought me back to school days. And I think it's the late nights, the rushing to get things out, despite your own day-to-day commitments. Because we have to juggle and balance things, and also having to just make sure that we do a good job. And I think for us, I think it's a case of people being very much motivated. I think that's what we have.
Okay. I think for me, working in the group, the experience has been wonderful, because I learned to appreciate the strengths of the different team members, because I can't profess to be the expert in all areas. So I really appreciate the whole dynamics of being in the group.
Okay.
Digital is always changing, so you have to be constantly doing education, self-training to know what's the latest techniques and tools to use to stay on top of things.
Okay. And yourself?
Digital itself, there's still a lot more to learn, but at the same time, you have to start from somewhere. The fundamentals, the concepts are there, and probably I'll bring back to my work and see how I can apply it, and come back to learn some more.
That's good.